heartfelt welcome to yet another exciting episode of our channel knowledge series. I am Beenish, Associate Editor, Channel 360 MEA, a sister concern of Accent Infotech Media. This series is dedicated to delving into the world of channel business, uncovering their strategies, assessing their profitability, and exploring growth opportunities within the Middle East and Africa region. Before we start, let me introduce our today's guest. He is a senior business executive who is both an advisor and a public speaker. Just to share a few names, he has worked with Symantec, Bluecoat, and Fortinet in the past. His professional expertise lies in managed security services, security operations centers, IoT, data monetization, and of course, channel strategy planning and forecasting. Hereby, I welcome Mr. Bashaireh, MD Cloudflare for the Middle East and Turkey region to today's channel knowledge series. So Bashir, to begin with, I would like you to elaborate on the most significant opportunities and challenges for Cloudflare in the Middle East and Turkey region.
Okay. First of all, allow me to thank you, Saida, for giving me the opportunity to appear on this interview and on this show. It's an honor to be here. Before I go into the answer, maybe it's good I share a little bit about both Cloudflare, whom I work with, and about myself. So Cloudflare is a US-based vendor. It's 13 years old. It was established in 2010. We went public 4 years ago. Our core mission globally is to deliver a reliable, fast, and secure internet for everyone. So through our Cloudflare Connectivity Cloud, we deliver that mission, protecting data, protecting individuals, whether employees or individual consumers, and protecting businesses and including global 2,000 customers around the world. We have more than 300 data centers globally. In the region which I am responsible for, Middle East and Turkey, we have 27 data centers in almost all countries around the Middle East and Turkey region. This brings us closer to our customers, enabling us to deliver on our mission. We are almost 50 milliseconds for 95% of our internet users. So this is, if I tell you that the blink of an eye is measured at 300 milliseconds, we are 50 milliseconds away from our customers. Every day we block more than 140 billion attacks and breaches around the world. 20% of the internet traffic globally goes through a Cloudflare network. So if you are an internet user, there is a high probability of 20+% that your connectivity is going through a Cloudflare network. So this is really in just a brief words, where Cloudflare is coming from and our mission. Myself, I've been in the region I've been in the ICT business for almost 30 years, in cybersecurity for 20 years, and with Cloudflare for almost 2 years. And I enjoy what I'm doing, and I feel like I am part of this mission of delivering a secure internet for everyone out there, whether they are individuals or organizations. So this is in brief, about Cloudflare and myself. Going to your questions about the opportunities I see in the Middle East and Turkey region, there has been, over the past 5+ years, and this has been really accelerated by the pandemic that the world has witnessed recently. There has been a huge embrace of the cloud. Okay, and I meet customers, I meet partners continuously, and I can tell you that this embrace is almost everywhere. So digital transformation, okay, is embraced by almost all governments in the region. The Middle East and Turkey region enjoys a young population, so 70% plus of the population is below the age of 25. So this means that there is, a demand for content, fast content, reliable content, okay, regardless of, if it is an educational and entertainment like gaming. There is a huge demand for web content for such a generation. Plus, this region has been witnessing, especially recently, and it's really continuously growing, a huge uptake on cyber attacks. So whether you are talking about phishing attacks, in most studies, at least 90% of threats originate from, for example, phishing emails. We see a lot of DDoS attacks on important organizations, whether financial, whether government. So all this really puts us in the middle of all of these dynamics, and that's where our role comes in to help, first of all, deliver a fast content to internet users, deliver it in a secure manner. We work with organizations across the region to protect them from such attacks, to protect their websites, and have a continuous service to consumers. So all this represents really opportunities not only for us but also for customers and themselves, and for partners. It's an opportunity for customers because they have the opportunity to deal with a provider like Cloudflare that can really protect and secure their assets and their businesses and their trademarks. And also, we work with partners. It's an opportunity for partners to enjoy doing business with Cloudflare, generate good business and good margins working with us. So I look at it as a complete chain where Cloudflare can play a key role in this important and growing region of the world.
Okay, so as you have shared that 70% of the population is young generation across Middle East and Turkey, which actually makes it a region of opportunities for players like Cloudflare. So this is one similarity, because I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, Middle East and Turkey would have some dissimilarities and similarities. So what would be the other similarities, and what would be the uniqueness of Middle East versus Turkey?
So you mean Middle East and Turkey itself?
Middle East versus Turkey.
Middle East versus Turkey. Well, from where I see it, there are huge similarities. Okay, both represent a high growth economic and economically, population wise, digital embrace wise. So there is a huge similarities in terms of uptake of digitization, shift towards embracing technology. There are similarities in the majority of population being a young population. demanding, and we see it every day. It's not just statistics. We see it every day. There is a huge demand on gaming sites, for example, because young generation, they want to reach entertainment sites. We see it in the embrace of education, for example, in healthcare. So there are similarities, yet there are uniquenesses as well, and that's why even within for example, the GCC, okay, there are different ways of doing business, different requirements in doing business in different countries. So despite the similarities, there are uniquenesses as well. Similar to Europe, for example, as if you want to compare a different region, maybe Europe has more countries in there. There are similarities, yet there are uniquenesses for each country as well. Going back to the region of what differentiates Middle East and Turkey, we have economies within the region, and particularly Saudi and Turkey, who are part of the G20, for example, and they are enjoying a high economic growth year on year compared to other countries. So this is really something unique and represents a huge opportunity for us. Last year, I think Saudi was the highest growing GDP and economy amongst the G20 countries, and this represents amidst the global economic turbulences and uncertainties out there. It represents really a concrete opportunity and a market that deserves investment and deserves to be really treated in a unique manner. So this is as far as I can see the differentiators and the similarities.
Okay, so now that we have covered the similarities and dissimilarities, the opportunities, so what is your focus for growth for the ongoing financial year?
Okay, so my answer will be a continuation of where I finished on the last question. Such a growing market requires ambitious growth plans also from our side, and that's what we are working on to really capitalize on the opportunity and deliver on that. Cloudflare globally is on a mission to be a $5 billion company in 2027. This was announced last year by our CEO, and we are part of that global organization, and will contribute toward that growth. And this represents, I can share with you that we are enjoying a very high double-digit growth number year on year. And to achieve that, we are focusing on different pillars. Number one, and that's where I started my conversation with you, Sayyida. In order for us to be successful, we have to be close to our customers, and that's why we are focusing on always attracting top talent employees. Our team is growing day after day. We are also investing in infrastructure. So as the business grows and the demand grows, we have to add more data centers and upgrade our data centers to cope with the increase in traffic. Today, we have 27 data centers across Middle East and Turkey, and I can share with you there are many more being planned. We are in discussions with almost all operators to add more data centers, okay, to service our customers in a better way. And to achieve the maximum growth, we cannot do this by ourselves. We need to align with partners and with the channel to maximize our coverage and our existence in the different markets. So one of our key focus areas to grow our business is to expand our channel network, add more value-added partners, align with more global system integrators, capitalize and leverage strategic alliances, whether it's business or technical alliances. We are developing some of our partners to become service delivery partners to help us deliver professional services in the region to better cover it from our side. Plus, I can see there is a huge demand on managed security services. So we are aligned with MSPs, managed service providers across the region. We represent a big opportunity, as I mentioned before, not only for ourselves, but for partners that we work with. So growth plans are very ambitious, and we have the right plan for that.
Okay, so since you have touched upon the channel role of channel, so how much of your business happens through channel ecosystem when we talk about Middle East specifically?
Yeah, well, we are transitioning into hopefully one day soon 100% channel transacting company. We have been known previously for doing business in a direct manner. We cannot scale this way, okay? Although some customers might prefer it, but I think the way forward and for us to really scale is to work hand in hand with partners in the different countries, not only in Middle East and Turkey, but on a global level. We encourage the two-tier channel model, which means vendor, distributor, reseller, and then end user. Our business right now is more than 50%. I can tell you is channel driven, okay, and this is increasing year over year, quarter over quarter. We are monitoring how much we are transacting through channel, and we take that seriously. And we give incentives for channel to work with us and for our sales teams to collaborate with the channel. So this is really our way forward to embrace channel more as we move forward. And channel is a key element. I mentioned to you where we want to be in 2027. The channel is a key the delivery arm and extended arm to Cloudflare towards achieving that goal. And it's a mutual benefit. While they are doing business with Cloudflare, we provide a totally cloud-based services. So it's really compared to legacy on-prem solutions, it's less headache. It's straightforward. It's subscription based, so it's better margins than doing legacy on-prem hardware solutions. So I think it's a mutual benefit for everyone.
Okay, so what kind of investment is going in your region in terms of time, money, efforts, building strengthening your channel to position Cloudflare better vis-a-vis the competition?
Okay, so in order to, I always believe we have to be close to our customers and partners. That's why last year we were lucky to hire a very well-known channel executive as a channel manager for the region. So he joined us last year. So this gave us the resource to locally deal and manage day-to-day activities with partners at the same time zone, same culture, same market aspirations, etc. So that's number one. Number two, we are rolling out our channel programs in the region, okay, as part of this transition. So this requires a lot of investment from us in our channel community in terms of trainings, certifications, bringing them up to speed so that they can deliver our value proposition to customers, explain our solutions to customers, and be able to deliver on that. So we are also doing joint market awareness, joint marketing activities with the channel. So this requires also a lot of investment, both from our side and from their side. And we have to make sure that they get an ROI on any investment that they are making so that they can continue investing in our products and in our technology. So very exciting moments in terms of channel engagement. A lot of investment is being done in terms of people, in terms of programs being implemented, in terms of market activities, etc. And this all is translating into lead generations, pipeline generation for both ourselves and our partners. We protect our partners in terms of deal registrations. So whatever investment is done by the channel, it is protected so that they can keep, as I mentioned, investing in not only training their resources, but also in going out and helping us sell and implement our solutions.
Okay, so you have a host of products within the cybersecurity domain, including Zero Trust, web applications, WAF, API security, and so on and so forth. So that actually positions Cloudflare to compete with multiple vendors of different sizes. So, how do you position yourself in such a competitive scenario? Two, naturally, some challenges must be faced by the channel community. So, I know you've already hired, as you have shared, that a channel-focused manager. But what other initiatives really help your channel community to position Cloudflare in such a competitive and a tough scenario?
Yeah. Well, we enjoy doing that. We face the different players out there in the market in different scenarios. So, in terms of individual products, we are recognized as leaders by many industry analysts, whether it is, like you mentioned, our DDoS solution, our application security, whether it's DNS, etc. So we can cater for the individual needs of customers if they are under a DDoS attack. We are one of the first, if not the first, to go to vendor for many customers, because implementing a cloud DDoS protection is much more efficient than having an on-prem solution. Okay. There is, as I mentioned, there is a shift towards embracing cloud. So you will see a lot of e-commerce initiatives, a lot of telemedicine now. Okay, now if you go to any hospital website, they will give you the option whether you want to have a remote medical service or you want to take a physical appointment. So for those, we can provide them, besides DDoS, we can provide them application security. The recent pandemic, which the world hopefully got out of, has strengthened the model of remote workplace. So now all organizations, they they accept a hybrid work strategy, partly from home, partly from the office. And this provides a huge opportunity for us on our SASE zero trust offering, our area one solution protects from phishing attacks, etc., etc. So I'm not going to go in detail in the product. Why I am mentioning this? Because this represents, as individual solutions and as a consolidated solutions, a real opportunity for our channel. Because right now, there is a big, focus on consolidation, having multiple technologies, silos of products at customers, within the customer infrastructure is really not that an ideal scenario, because you need and many of them are on-prem, so you are having multiple products, maybe not talking to each other. You need to service these products, you need to have the resources to manage them, then you need to correlate the outputs of these products so that you can get a meaningful view of what's happening and really make the right decision at the right time. So all of these factors are driving customers, to move towards consolidation. And it is lowering the cost, improving efficiency, better manageability, more control on really what's happening within the infrastructure. So this represents a genuine opportunity for our channel base. On top of that, all countries in the region, are having national initiatives towards lowering the carbon and energy footprint and moving into a greener working environment. So moving into such cloud-based services consolidation is really the answer for these. And we see it every day. We see people, customers calling us to do consolidation, and one of their key objectives to achieve is to drive down their energy footprint, increase their environmentally friendly position within the market. So all of this represents a genuine opportunity for our channel. We provide a vast platform, Saida, that really opens up a huge door of opportunities for the channel. On top of that, being subscription-based, being a cloud-native services, where Cloudflare, through its connectivity cloud, provides these cloud-native services, represents a genuine opportunities for managed service providers, where we can help them deliver our solutions, whether it is SASE, whether it is firewall as a service, or DDoS as a service, or web application firewall as a service, to their end users, whether they are big enterprises or SMEs. So, a huge market opportunity for both ourselves and our channel.
Okay, since every partner cannot be skilled in every technology, and considering the bouquet of offerings that you have, so has there been any situation where multiple partners, I mean, more than one partner, were roped in to design a solution just for a customer?
Very, very, very important question, Saeed, and I think this is an important question for your channel audience. Two things over here. Number one, we take deal registration, channel protection very seriously, and we implement it in a very transparent manner. So any partner, whether it's a reseller or an MSSP or whatever, it brings an opportunity forward to us. We are obliged to protect them with the necessary policies that we have within our deal registration scheme. Nevertheless, there is between now and then cases where channel collaborate with each other, okay, and can and probably this was one part of your question, and we have seen that, and we encourage it so that customers can really get the best service out of our products. So we don't mind channel collaboration on certain cases, and if you remember, I mentioned to you that one of our channel investments in the region is to develop what is called service delivery partners. Okay, so service delivery partners are usually neutral. They don't represent really a competing factor to the different resellers out there in the market. So such SDPs, service delivery partners, will be able to fill the gap, because usually gaps are related to professional services, implementing a solution, servicing a solution, integrating a solutions with third-party products. So these are usually the challenges you face when implementing a large-scale project. So if a reseller is taking part in such a project and they have a gap in one or more products in terms of their ability to deliver and service such a solution, SDPs, service delivery partners, can step in and fill that gap without creating a competitive vibe between resellers. So I don't know if I answered your question, but this is how we look at this particular case.
Okay, just quick clarification. So for no cutthroat competition between the partners and no conflict of margins or profit sharing, this Cloudflare has to step in such cases, or the partners are mature enough, or do you do some kind of hand holding? How is it?
Well, our deal registration system is very transparent, very automated. Okay, it's done through the partners. They have access. They can do deal registration directly. It is approved by the channel, and it is there it is very clear in Salesforce. We use Salesforce as a CRM, and there is no room for ambiguity in there. Okay. Nevertheless, you always between now and then you might have some situations where it is really resolved based on the rules of engagement in terms of channel program, etc. So we rarely face such situations, but if they appear, we handle them in a very professional way. But as a deal registration system itself, it's very robust, it's very mature, very transparent, because transparency is very important. When you are transparent with all parties, it's a key element for gaining the trust of the channel, so that they can keep engaging with you, investing in your products, etc.
Okay, so does AI play any role in your solution? Because everywhere we are seeing AI, role of AI here and there. So, and if yes, then how is channel receiving it?
Well, I think the channel, they see the opportunity of AI as much as vendors see it. I think the important thing is to have the right solution for that, and Cloudflare definitely has. We work a lot and very closely with whether AI the technology providers, or whether it's a business implementing AI in a use case. For example, now AI is being I think the important part is utilizing AI in use cases. Okay, whether you use it in a healthcare industry or education industry to better service customers and so on. I think that's the important part. So we have a very strong AI proposition. We work very closely with AI providers, and that's we always update. Our channel gets updated continuously through either newsletters or through one-to-one engagement with our channel team. So they see the opportunity, and I think in last quarter we closed a huge AI-based project through the channel, very successful, and I think they really see the opportunity out there.
Okay. Are you there in GITEX this year?
Yes, we have a huge booth in GITEX. This is our second year to participate in GITEX. Last year we had a smaller presence just to get the feel and the taste for the company for the event. We had a great ROI out of the participation. And this year we are coming with a bigger presence. We have a big team present during the GITEX to talk to customers and partners. Our booth is very visible. It's a double-decker booth. So really excited about next week and our participation there. Every day, besides the booth itself, every day we have 2 to 3 speaking slots within the GITEX Technology Day. So we have our system engineers, solutions engineers, and architects delivering every day different topics of interest for visitors. And I think one of them is about the subject of AI. So I encourage every partner or customer who is interested to check out the schedule and come and listen to our engineers talking about this important subject.
So are you there at GITEX along with your some trusted partners, or is it going to be a exclusive participation for Cloudflare?
Well, it's a Cloudflare booth. I think we have one or two pods that are manned by some of our partners, but it is a completely Cloudflare branded booth, and but for partners that are participating, they will have their pods on our booth to share what services and value-added services they can deliver using the Cloudflare products.
Well then, with this, Bashar, we conclude our today's session. We extend our sincere gratitude for sharing your valuable time with us, and we value your insights, and we believe that your insights will give our viewers a profound understanding of what Cloudflare is as of now and how they are positioning going forward. So thank you very much, and have a great day. This is Beenish from Channel 360 MEA, signing off for now.